Hello, everybody. Hi. Hi there. Thank you for joining me today on my channel. And I want to do some readings today. I just finished a live stream on Patreon, which was so much fun. But there are questions bopping around in my brain. I really find that some people stick in there because there's something to be found out about them, you know. And I always ask Spirit, what do you want us to know? Let us know what you want us to know, which means that, we're not going to know something if it's not decided yet, or if it would benefit absolutely no one to know it. Okay, because Spirit is good and Spirit is love as well as truth. So I do ask that question, and then some people stick in my brain. Jared Kushner is sticking in my brain after this one. What is going on with him? Now, he has apparently the only one who was able to talk to the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia um, about this whole Khashoggi thing. And also, we know that he has such business ties with Saudi Arabia for such a very long time. So, show me Jared right now. How about that? Ooh, the government card. Okay, government. That means government is working usually when the Hierophant comes up, doing its job. In my readings, that's the way I've interpreted it. So that's how Spirit's talking to me with that card right now. It can mean a lot of different things. But the Hierophant, I think he's being investigated. Um, are his business practices being investigated? Oh, somebody's telling on him. Okay, so the Page of Swords, which a lot of times has also come up. Okay, so how are they telling on him? Oh, Cohen. Cohen's information is relevant here. Manafort's information is relevant here. Very relevant. Yeah, okay, he is under the microscope. So how does he fare in the short term? Let's ask in the short term, next few months. Well, there's lots of mysteries. The depths are being plumbed. We have the High Priestess. So the depths are being plumbed. There are a lot of mysteries and secrets. There are a lot of things going on behind the scenes we won't see, like like behind the ropes, behind the curtain, A lot of things going on that we won't necessarily see. Okay, so that's the next few months. How does he fare after that? Well, that Queen of Pentacles a lot of times has been Ivanka. Oh, goodness gracious. And she's been under the microscope too. They're both being looked at, have been looked at, are being looked at. How does he fare in the long term? Lots of worries. 9 of Swords. Lots of worries, keeping him up at night. So this doesn't really blow up publicly for a while. Devastation in the long term. 10 of Swords. He's going to feel betrayed. Is Ivanka going to talk on it? Share secrets about him that get him in trouble? Maybe. Queen of Swords. She's going to have to speak. I've gotten that card for her before, talking about her dad too. I get the feeling that Ivanka's attitude toward the investigations is, I must tell the truth, and not anything more. She's going to try to tell as little as she possibly can. She's going to try to use her words very cleverly if she can, but I think she's actually been kind of straight with her dad about, I'm going to have to tell the truth. He maybe doesn't know all the truth she's going to have to tell or has told already. But she's she's not going to jail. She's not going to jail for lying to the FBI. She has kids. So I think she might even, I don't know if she would tell Jared that, but she feels like her priority is very clear there. 10 of Swords again. Yeah. Okay. She gives even information perhaps that is not good for him. Okay. Yep. And I do not ever see Ivanka going to jail. I just never have. Do I see Ivanka going to jail? Do you see Ivanka going to jail? Nope. Sitting pretty. 9 of Pentacles. Not that she doesn't end up with any kind of charges or convictions. She may, but not jail time. Okay, so Kushner, though, however, does he ever go to jail? Does Jared go? Yeah, he goes. Look at that. Eight of Swords. Yeah, he eventually goes to jail. Okay. Yeah, I know that he had previous readings, I saw him having a very good attorney. Um, but that's just sort of the completion. That's the culmination. I feel like he does make a deal, and he did benefit from a very good attorney. There's just a lot of stuff there. So in a way, when he goes, he's like, okay, well, this is the best deal I could have got. I'm okay with it. I don't think it's a super lengthy term. He finds himself chagrined. He didn't think he was going to go to jail like his dad did. He thought he had it figured out how not to do that. Okay, but unfortunately, he's playing the same game that his dad did, with the same contacts and a lot of the same people. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I just picked it again. And I inserted it in the deck wherever, willy-nilly, and I just picked it again. Okay. Yeah. So for Jared, it's not good in the future, but perhaps not in the next few months. It's not going to blow up a lot until then. Ivanka looks like she will be okay. Wow. I do think Don Jr. will be indicted. Um, I think that there was a deal to wait until after midterms. There was some doubt about whether that was going to be, or Mueller was going to go right ahead, I think. But then all those meetings with Rosenstein, and they're waiting till after midterms. Don Jr.'s future, leaving. Okay, Eight of Cups. So when Trump goes and he goes, it's like that. But where does he go? Is he can't be the head of the company anymore. That's kind of what I'm seeing. He can't be the head of the company anymore. At least not as it is. Where's Don Jr. going? Ooh, Three of Swords. It's going to be heartbreak for him, one way or another. I feel like, though, the company failing in a way, or being dissolved, or being redone without him at the top is worse than any of it for him. Is that true? Are there a lot of financial troubles? We have the Knight of Swords. He's battling. Okay, so he's vocal about it too. He's angry. He's battling. He's charged forward. He's trying to save it. He's trying to save what he's built. But will there be lots of financial troubles? The government. Okay, so there will be the tax fraud stuff. Yeah, there will be troubles. Yep, and it's going to definitely have a great financial impact. But I hear spirit right now saying, but remember, um, these people are very wealthy. Devastating financial trouble for them could still leave them at a place where, they shouldn't have any complaints about anything, right? They will, but they shouldn't. Okay. So yeah, tell me anything more about that. But I shuffled, and there it is again. Heartache. It's going to be heartache for him. Three of Swords. Yeah, show me that family. Show me the Trump family. Their family relationships, because I feel like that Three of Swords has to do with that too for him. In the future. Watching and waiting. These troubles have been coming in for a long time. This ship has been coming in for a long time. There have been troubles already, and they know what they are. There has been a lot of, on the same team out of necessity, but not having good relationships as brothers and sister. There have been a lot of that already. So when I say the Trump family, I'm kind of thinking Trump, Ivanka, Eric, and Don Jr. Yeah, but they are still tied to each other. Okay, that's just like that's why I'm thinking them too, locked into each other. They're not the only family members, but they're locked in. They remain tied to each other though. So it's not like they completely stopped talking, I think. But there's a lot of heartache there. They've kind of been in the habit of pushing that aside anyway, because it's all for the company, it's all for the profit. So you just do that. You don't have the luxury of holding grudges, completely, you know. What about Eric? What about him in the future? What's going on with him in the future? Let's see. Two of Cups. Hmm. Eric is something. He's a different breed. It feels like to me. He never really. Oh, he loves the money, and he is not like a great guy in a lot of ways, character-wise. But yet, it's almost like he has some potential. It's almost like there are more unknowns and more possibilities and potentials in him. The Two of Cups makes me think that partnership with his significant other may be helpful to him. Yeah, he's going to end up with a choice. And I've seen this in other readings about him. Which way does he go? He's going to get a lot of push forward. Does he remain very loyal to his family, which I feel like has been the likelier of the two? Or does he, kind of, I feel like there's something with his wife who's saying, that family's really dysfunctional, Jared. Well, let's distance ourselves. Does he listen to her? What's going right? Exactly. The two. So it's not decided yet, but I feel like, he could kind of go either way with that. Does he get in a lot of legal trouble eventually? Judgment falls. Yeah. There's some kind of judgment against him, but that could be civil court. That could be a legal trouble that doesn't end up in jail time. Does he go to jail? Okay, Spirit's telling me over here. This one. He's consulting with attorneys. He's making a deal. I don't know. I don't know that Jared goes to jail. I mean, not Jared. I don't know that Eric goes to jail. But things sure do move very quickly for him forward. He has issues. He has legal problems, I think. Okay. And he has many worries. Nine of Swords. I feel like there's something that does stick, like some kind of conviction that does stick, but it doesn't necessarily, but it's sort of good news. Yeah, like he has to plead to something, but he's not in the thick of it. You know what I mean? So he gets better treatment with that. I don't know what he chooses, how loyal he stays to his family in speaking to investigators. I don't know. That one's yet to be decided, I think. But I do think he has the possibility. Show me Jared and his wife. Lots of things going forward, lots of things changing, but moving forward in one direction. I feel like they share the purposes, they share the goal, like she supports him. Oh, yeah, but there's that. They feel might be kind of locked in. Could that be the jail card coming late for Eric? I don't know. Late in this reading, I don't know. Things look a little up in the air for the future of their marriage, but for now, I feel like he has support. They're dealing with the troubles together. Okay, so interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah. Hmm. And Marla Maples keeping Tiffany kind of out of it is not a dumb woman. Let me ask about Tiffany. How is she doing? Tiffany Trump. Okay. Let's see. How is Tiffany Trump doing right now? As she's staying out of it. She is off on her own, the Hermit card. Yes, she is. She is trying to have, zero contact with them over there. And her mother is also letting her know you need to have zero contact with them. Okay. Yeah, you don't want to know anything. I almost hear the conversation. I almost hear Marla saying to her, you don't want to know anything that's going on over there because they will haul you in for questioning. You do not want that. You don't even want to overhear anything. You don't even want to be anywhere in the vicinity when they're talking about things, that kind of thing. Okay, so show me some more about Tiffany New Beginning. Okay, yeah, she will distance herself and she's That's not her family, you know? I mean, it is, but it's not, you know? And she just, that's that, you know? Okay. All righty. Let's see about, and I don't read on Baron on YouTube because I feel like he's a kid. He's a kid. I don't know. I just want, would hate to see him stumble across it. So I don't read up for YouTube on Baron. Hmm. Melania. What about Melania? She hasn't left. She hasn't gone, but oh, I got the tower at the bottom of the deck for her. She hasn't gone. She's away a lot. She was smiling in Africa. She was enjoying traveling. She did that 60 Minutes interview before midterms to, you know, ease the public's opinion that everything was fine. But did you notice when asked, "Do you love your husband?" She goes, "Yeah, yeah, we're fine." And then right away went on to say, "You know, everybody's so worried about that, but really I'm other things. I'm a mother, I'm a first lady." You know, she was making it pretty clear in her way that yeah, she didn't say I love him. She you know, if there was any kind of decent marriage there and you think that somebody would have taken the opportunity to make it clear, but she couldn't do it. So, I mean, I think it's a marriage of convenience at this point. I did do readings on her in the past where I saw her really done, done, you know, wishing she could go, planning even to go, but something did stop her, and she is that cautious type, and she, you know, even the first reading I did on her, I saw that coming up for her, that choice of going, and her, you know, I don't know, she might think for the good of the country she has to stick in there until it's done, you know, and that seems to have been exactly right. Also, if she's been told she can't go, I don't know how, but anyway, the next best thing has been them agreeing it's a marriage of convenience. And she is traveling a lot. She is trying to enjoy herself. She has that ability to deny. I saw that in the very first character reading I did for her, too. Like things could be falling apart, and she can somehow get away and, you know, spend time at a fabulous party or event and beautiful hotel and just not think about it. She really can do that. So, and I don't think it's always a strength, you know, because there are some things she should be thinking about. She shouldn't be able to stop thinking about, but she can. But, you know, she's not all that deep. You know, we saw in that interview. So show me Melania right now. Oh, and she is trapped. Yes, she's in the marriage, but she's trapped. She's decided. There's 8 reasons why she can't leave. Okay. All right. So more about Melania, but judgment. She's made a decision. Yes, that's what I said. She's made the decision. She's definitely done with this marriage. There is not even a hope, snowball's chance. And you know what? It's done. It's just a matter of the legalities of it being done. We'll have to wait until after Trump's out of office. Yeah. Yep. Melania. Yeah. Show me Melania and Trump. How do they interact right now? A lot of manipulation going both ways. I think they're playing their parts. I think they do this. I think this is okay with them in a way, on some level. Yeah, it's manipulation going both ways. Yeah, we're gonna create the appearance of this, and you know they're both performers. He reality TV show star, she a model. Um, yeah, they're kind of just playing that game, and they can do that. I almost feel like it's a point of pride for Melania in a way. Like I'm a professional. Like I'm a professional. And when Donald said she's a high quality person, that's what he meant as much as anything. So, yeah, yep, they'll play the part. Again, everybody in the Trump empire has to know that success is above all of that. Success of their business, of them as a family, of them individually, you know, their unit and success is above all of that. Happiness in a marriage and trivial things like that. Um, so that's what's going on with them. All right. Well, I thank you. These updates, I once in a while, I just do need to check in and see what in the world's going on. I have to do one more. Okay. And this has nothing to do with Well, it probably does. Judge Janine Pirro. Okay, this woman is concerning on a whole new level, I feel like. She's the one who coined the Democrats. What the heck? A judge doing this? A former judge doing this? Encouraging, I mean, d usually people say, "Isn't it crazy to demonize other human beings or demonize another party or demonize" oh, she just went right for it there. So, I feel like her fortunes are intertwined with Trump's. She's desperate. Show me Janine Pirro right now. In retreat somehow. Mm. Well, I've seen her mouth lately. It doesn't seem to me like she's in retreat. Maybe that's sickness. Maybe that's bed sickness. Like if this is really getting to her. And she just, yeah, that could very well be. Okay, show me Janine Pirro. She's got a new plan, new goal. I think she just wants to get through this without getting in any kind of legal trouble. She and her husband and Trump had gone back a long time in business dealings, and her husband had gone to jail for tax fraud. She had not. They're divorced now, but the crimes he committed were when they were married. So show me Janine Pirro's future loss. We have the Three of Cups. Okay, loss. Does show me her job at Fox. She's got some money though. She's got some financial security. Okay. Show me your job at Fox. And in fact, new money coming in. Financially, she's okay. Does she ever get in legal trouble for dealings with Trump in the past? Ah, it's time for something though. Time for a new beginning here. I feel like it's more like her reputation. Like her name is Mud. I feel like it's more like that. Like new beginning, like she's forever associated with corruption. Some things come out about her. And she has a lot of troubles, a lot of troubles, a lot of challenges to her. It's certainly not pie in the sky. She still maybe has some money and some financial security, but it's not pie in the sky because it's a new beginning. And it's time for her to learn a bunch of things. Okay. That's just kind of the way the Wheel of Fortune's coming back around for her. In some ways, I feel like, but she has this plan. Page of Wands and then Knight of Wands. So it's halfway to maturity. I feel like she protects herself from the worst legal consequences. Is that correct? But she's out. She just is out of a job. She is out of a job. She's thrown out. She's not respected. Okay, so that's what I see for her. All right. Gosh. Okay, I'm going to do a whole other video. This one's gone long enough, but I want to do a video on the nature of our country. How are we doing as citizens? How is the citizenry doing in the future? All right. I thank you so much for watching. And there are instructions below this video on how to book a private reading. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.